Who you dueling?
Some fucker named Panic.
Oh, fuck Panic.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
You remember him from the anime?
Do you remember the song, the epic ass song from his episode? You don't have to panic or some shit like that. You know what? I'm gonna fucking look it up because I'm not gonna panic. And then he start rapping. I won't give up. I won't break down. I'm not gonna panic. Like Mario and Rabbids,
Why?
we're back with another episode. This is the PodBoyz Advanced Podcast. It's a weekly discussion where we go over the latest in gaming and throw in a little bit of whatever else we want to talk about. My name is Oscar. I'm joined as always by my co-host and best friend,
Eric, what's up, dude?
What's up, Erky boy? How you doing?
I'm chilling.
How was your week?
Chilling.
Doing good?
Yeah. It's been a good week.
It's been a busy week, sir.
Yes, it has been, sir.
And it's only gonna get fucking worse. We record this on
E3.
Yeah, we record this on Friday nights, meaning tomorrow is the official kickoff of E3 with Ubisoft and some other bullshit. E3! It's back from the grave, indeed. But yeah, dude, what's a sweaty E3 convention floor goer like you drinking on this Friday evening?
Well, this is bad. I didn't think about when I grabbed this out of my fridge and when I bought this, I didn't think we were gonna be making like jokes about waves and shit because of your goddamn microwave joke.
Yes.
But I'm actually drinking something called the Rippin' Bear.
The Rippin' Bear, and he's riding a sick wave.
He's riding a wave.
A microwave.
And I think she's riding the wave, actually.
Oh, she is riding the wave.
The girl bear. There's a duck there, too. Or is it chicken?
I don't know what that is. I can't tell from this.
Oh, no.
No, I think it's a duckling.
No, it's a chicken.
It's a chicken?
Yeah, it's a chicken.
Okay.
But yeah, this chicken and bear just like riding the waves.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, it's an IPA and it's brewed and canned by Pizza Port Brewing Company. So Pizza Port.
Oh, Pizza Port. I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Who I have not heard of is Breweries West, which is the brewery that made my beer, which is called Dog Ate My Homework. And the can has a lady carrying a two-headed lion on her shoulder, fireman lift style. I don't know why. There's some more stuff over here, some more little bubbles, which I like. It is a blackberry saison ale. It's ale with malted barley, raw spelt, Hallertad hops, black currants, and blackberries. So yeah, canned and brewed by Breweries West.
Okay. I like how we like just decided to get something that just had like strange animals
right
on the same day.
Right, well,
it's pretty funny.
Let's get these open.
Oh
well, it happened to me this time.
Damn, bro, you just took like an Austin 316 shower.
I just straight stone cold right now. Look at all this. Look at
audio for audio listeners. He popped up in his beer and it damn near just like exploded on his face.
Like worse than any time that it's exploded on Eric. Like
no, it legit
exploded. It hit me in the face. Audio. I'm gonna leave this in. I'm gonna leave all this in for the video people because that was intense. I'll be back. Well,
Nice.
at least it tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very, very good.
Mine's pretty good too. It's pretty smooth IPA.
You know, I'm super into the sours and like the black cherry stuff. So like
yeah. That sounds delicious actually. I was trying to look for something like that, but I didn't find anything. But I did get
the best one I can recommend in that style is still the Almanac Brewing Co. Cherry Sour Nova.
So I don't want to. I'm not even gonna say it. Like I found a specific beer, and I'm not gonna drink it on the podcast because I promised someone I would drink it with them here at home. Because we got the same one. But I'll just say it. I don't know if I'm gonna find it again. But if I do, I'll bring it in and like drink it on the podcast. I found a Warheads beer.
Like officially licensed?
It had the Warheads like
logo and shit?
Logo on it. So yeah, I think it's like some kind of collab or something with some brewery or something. It's like a straight up Warhead. They have different flavors. Yeah.
Should have grabbed me one.
Yeah, so I'll go back and see if they get more.
Where was it at?
It's this like little liquor store by my house.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll try and find some and I'll try it on the podcast because there's different flavors. So
you know what it feels like? It feels like there's some sort of little goblin or something that sneaks into either one of our houses every Friday and shakes one of our beers up before we start. Right before we start recording, it's like a fucking roulette of who's it gonna be this week. Fuck,
like dude. Russian roulette, but with like beer splatter.
That shit was wild, dude. That shit like physically like hit me in the face. That
was the most gnarly one that we've seen. Like mine usually just kind of like spill over.
Yeah.
But yours like straight up like attacked you.
Explosive. It was an explosive opening.
Jeez.
Holy crap. But anyway, man, what have you been playing this week?
Let's see. I have been playing Destiny, of course, as always. We've been raiding. We've been playing a lot of raid. We've been raiding a lot this week.
We've been raiding a lot. Yeah, that's the majority of what I've been doing.
So we've been raiding. What else did I do? I didn't mention it last week, but I did start Destroy All Humans. Started playing that for a quick little bit.
It's a fun, dumb game.
Yeah. It's fun. It's just like one of those games you just like hop on and kill the time, I guess.
Yeah, it's like literally just like mindless running around blasting things and stuff, so it's fun.
Yeah, so I did that, and I've also picked up Fury to try and beat that old guy again. Still can't beat him.
Still can't beat the old guy that you streamed to me?
Yeah, that guy. I can't beat him, dude. He's hard. Like,
no, yeah, he looks tough as hell.
He does this thing where he like disappears, and I can't get the timing right to like block it. So he just like destroys me every time. So I played that. I'm trying to think what else I've played.
Well, we teased it in the intro. We've both been playing Legacy.
We've both been playing. I was gonna bring that up, but I feel like I played something else. Oh, you know why I feel like I played something else? Because I went back and played some more Super Mario Bros. Like the old Super Mario.
Oh, okay. I was like, which like you gotta be more specific.
Yeah, like old, like the one on the collection.
Oh, okay.
The Super Nintendo collection. So I played that for a bit and played some more Mancala on the Switch. And yeah, dude, that's pretty much all I've been playing. I just, raiding has taken up a lot of time. And we played a bunch of Iron Banner, and like you said, Legacy of the Duelist. It's
oh, you just cut out completely.
I
think you muted yourself.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that was weird.
No, I think we just lagged. That never happens. But anyways, so yeah, we've been playing Legacy of the Duelist. There is actually a big sale going on. For PS Plus right now. So if you don't have most of the games on there, I've either already played or already have. there's a bunch of like indie games for discount right now too. So if you're a PlayStation only player, check that out because they're things are pretty cheap. I think like I saw like Tales of Vesperia or Berseria or not Vesperia.
Berseria.
Berseria is on there, and I think that was like $6, $7, $8, something like that. That was like super cheap. So yeah, there's some cheap games out there if you want something new to play. So PS only players, rejoice. There is some cheapness around.
Nice.
But yeah, dude.
I've been playing like Eric discussed, Legacy of the Duelist. Been playing the story mode for that. So
How far have you gotten?
Not very far. I just made it to Duelist Kingdom.
You just made it? Oh, okay.
Like to the actual tournament.
Yeah. So I think you fight Rex Raptor first.
Yeah, I beat Weevil, and then I don't forget who's after Weevil, but I beaten the person.
It might be Rex Raptor.
Might be Rex Raptor, yeah. So I've been using the story deck. Haven't built my own deck yet. Just going through the story because I love Yu-Gi-Oh. I love the anime, so I don't mind playing through those duels again.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hard because like you kind of have to like strategize around like every story deck that they throw out. Because I've been doing the same thing. So like you end up with like hands that are like, what the fuck do I do with all these level 3 monsters? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So the my Valentine duel can get pretty difficult. She'll start like bringing out the Harpy Lady sisters out. Yeah. And I also had trouble with I think it was just Mai that gave me trouble.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
nice. Yeah, so
it's fun, man. It's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I've been playing that. Obviously, Destiny, like you said, I've been playing a bunch of Iron Banner. Been going through the Vault of Glass a bunch. Man, I love that raid, and we've got it all pretty down pat too. Like even with like having to switch out our 6-member constantly, like we still get through it pretty quick. I feel at least like everything up until Atheon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's not even that hard, really. Even it's just like the mechanics are just like everyone needs to know exactly what to do at every given time because it's the stuff that they added made every mechanic in the last 2 encounters like very like precise. Like there's very little room for error.
I actually feel like I'm into the fucking game again right now, like because like what I've noticed is like when I was like I'm not having trouble with the raid anymore. Like the times that I have died and like been struggling with it is because like I'm in the mode that I've been in since I came back of like this is a loadout that I like and this is gonna be it and like I'm gonna make it the whole way through this encounter. And right now I realize like you know what, I don't have to do this. Like I can switch out my weapons and mods between encounters even within the raid and like optimize per fight. And like I feel like I'm doing that now and it's really helping me out. Like I feel like
yeah, dude, that's kind of that's the reason why they added I don't remember if there was raid banners in D1. I don't think there was.
There were no raid banners, no.
But the raid banners help a lot because then you can just swap out all your weapons and mods or whatever, go to a raid banner, and you've got everything.
You got ammo, already. Yeah. You got ammo ready to go for DPS.
All your abilities. You got a free super in the beginning.
So, I'm loving it, man. Like I think we've been talking about possibly trying to get into the other raids soon too, the newer one, the Deepstone.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet.
So like I feel like we're finally as a fire team and clan, we're getting in the raid headspace and mode. So I'm excited to like hit the ground more on that, you know.
What I like about here's the thing too. The fact that Vault came back brought back a lot of our old fire team members.
Oh yeah.
So before it was like when we first got our PS5s and you got back into Destiny 2, it was really only like maybe 3 or 4 of us on it at a time playing the game. But now it's like we don't even like we have too many people for a raid now.
Yeah,
When before it was like, oh damn.
And it is the vault of glass because before it would be like we'd hit them up and be like, hey, you guys want to try and get to light level, join the fire team again, and they'd be like, Destiny, no, I don't want to go. But now it's just like, oh, vault of glass, I'm down for vault. Like everyone's down for vault always.
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So
I think the change that they made this season 2 actually helps a lot too, because going from last season to this season, the power cap only went up by 10 when
usually it's like
it would
by
be like
30 or
100
50 or something.
yeah, it was like 100 at one point. It was like every season would go up 100, so you had to go up like 100 light levels just to like even be able to play all the
Do
higher level
shit,
stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of annoying. It was more grindy. It threw a lot of people out of the game because they just didn't want to. You literally had to sit there and play for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Full-time job Destiny, like
yeah,
back in
and
V1,
that's and that's not. It's not what you want to be doing.
Yeah. But yeah, so I've definitely been having a lot of fun with that. Been having fun with Iron Banner. I'm decent at Crucible now.
Yeah, it's
like I'm confident.
It's actually,
I'm confident. Like I've moved on from the I'm getting better phase to the I'm okay at Crucible now.
Yeah, dude.
I no longer drag the fire team down. I no longer I'm middle of the leaderboard now. I will fucking take it forever.
Yeah, yeah. It was funny because we played with a lot of our old fire team member people we used to play on PS4 when we first got them like years ago, and we all know each other's play style and everything. So like, Oscar came back and he's like, we started a game and Oscar was popping off. Like, dude, you were popping off, bro.
I know, it was funny.
You were like, everyone in the fire team was like, whoa,
Oscar's getting kills.
Whoa, hold up. Whoa.
Yeah, dude. So, I can do things.
Though. Everyone's proud of you, man.
Thank you.
You have overcome your hardships. Which is,
I really, really, really appreciate it. It feels good. Yeah. Feels good, man.
Yeah, it feels good.
But yeah, other than that, I briefly hopped into Final Fantasy VII Remake with the PS5 update.
Too. I haven't done
just to confirm that yes, indeed, all the internet's fears have been assuaged. They fixed the PS1 texture door. There, you guys happy? You guys are gonna stop whining about it now? They fixed the fucking door for you whiners.
Wait, there's a thing?
Yeah, the door to your apartment. You know how everyone same thing as that one tree in the wild area in Pokemon that everyone fixated on and ripped on for months. They fixated on this fucking door in Final Fantasy VII, saying that the rest of the game looks fucking beautiful, but here you are with this fucking PS1 style door with the bad textures on it. So they literally changed it to a nice wood grain now for y'all.
Oh no, I can't have low texture doors in my game.
The textures, how can it be? It's 2021, not 1998 internet.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the door's fixed. You guys can breathe easy. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna do it for what we've been playing this week. We can go ahead and start getting into some of these topics.
Topic-a-rooney.
Starting off with a leak / rumor / leak that seems to be kind of confirmed / leak. Mario plus Rabbids 2. The sequel to Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. The XCOM style crossover between Mario and the Rabbids that no one knew they wanted until it was out. And then it's actually pretty fucking dope. So, it looks like there's rumors that it's going to be debuting tomorrow.
Okay.
Or yesterday, in podcast time travel terms. Yesterday, Saturday, the 12th, at Ubisoft's event. So it says a Mario Rabbids sequel could be unveiled at E3 2021. A new leak is claimed. The new leak comes by way of Reddit user Practical Brush 12. A storied leaker with a history of accurately leaking games before showcases a number of times. This time, the leaker predicts that one game set to show up at E3 2021 this coming weekend is a sequel to Ubisoft's fantastic Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle called Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope is the rumored title. So
interesting.
You have never played this game, have you?
I have never played,
And
and I
when
am very put off. I'm very, very put off by the rabbits.
I will say this, I like same. I don't really like any other Rabbids games or properties, but I actually played through this 100% in co-op with our homie Vince.
Okay.
Before I even had a Switch, because Vince got a Switch before me, I would go
Right.
over to his house and we cleared this game 100% co-op. It's a good game, dude. It's really well done. Like the tactics and the abilities that everyone has, like, is really deep. Like the mechanics are super. Like it actually gets super tough. Like it's an actual like no holds barred, no baby gloves, like XCOM strategy game. And the rabbits are actually pretty cool in it. Like the rabbits in there are direct like parodies of the Mario characters. So there's a Rabbit Mario, Rabbit Luigi, Rabbit Peach,
Right.
Rabbit Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
And
I see them in this picture. Yeah.
they're actually pretty quirky and pretty funny. Like the Peach one's always taking selfies. Like they made it work within the context of the Mushroom Kingdom and Mario. So it's not as annoying as just the full-on rabbits thing with nothing else to tie it to. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they make
Okay.
it work. They make it funny. They make it entertaining the whole way through. Right? I recommend you give it a shot. Especially because this game goes on pretty deep discounts sometimes. So if you can find it cheap, my dude,
Yeah, I can imagine because
you
it's
specifically,
pretty old, right? It
yeah,
like came out
it
pretty
came out
much.
like around launch
Yeah,
window. I
yeah,
want
that's
to
what I
say
thought.
like maybe
Yeah.
a couple months in, or maybe a year in. I don't remember, but
Mm-hmm.
pretty soon, pretty early on in the life.
Yeah.
The Switch, but like no joke, no lie. Like I recommend it. Like
Okay.
specifically to you. Like it's a good game. Like
Okay.
you could probably even play through it with Melody, to be honest, because it gets tough, but it's also like it's a fucking Mario. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably check the original one out, and if there's a second one coming out, I mean, might as well play the first one, see what it's all about. You know.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And then next we can move on to a new RPG announced by former Shin Megami Tensei developers called Monarch. So looks like they're following in Atlus's horrible footsteps of not having a simultaneous worldwide release, because it is launching later this year in Japan, but they did already confirm and announce that it is coming to the
To
West
the
and it is
west.
coming in early 2022. So early next year we can look forward to Monarch. There's a pretty lengthy trailer introducing, the majority of the characters and the cast of the story, along with a very strange, very convoluted explanation of a really, really weird battle system that's kind of intriguing. So it looks like you have to level up multiple facets of your personality and traits called your ego, similar to Persona. But at the same time, you can leveling up those certain traits lets you craft your own demons slash monsters. And then the battle system, I don't know if it was a bad translation or what, but the text on the screen says it's a free movement battle system. But what's on screen displayed seems to be more like a tactics grid-based style game, right?
Yeah, that's what it
In the
seemed like.
trailer.
Yeah.
So I definitely think they need to like release like a full
I'm
English
sure we'll.
press release and like English version of the trailer with like
I'm sure
full
it'll make more sense
localization.
once we see like some kind of demo or gameplay. It'll make more
Yeah,
sense.
because I definitely am interested to see what the battle system's like, because like while the whole tone and art style and everything else of the game is very reminiscent of Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, I think that battle system is way different enough to like completely set it apart. So I'm interested to see what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I am pretty interested in this game only for one thing and one thing only. The freaking art style is really cool. It's like dark and like edgy and like kind of
Well,
like almost like cyberpunk in a way, but not really.
it's like demon cyberpunk type. Like
Yeah.
it's like demon punk.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of it's like kind of seems like similar to like all the effects that they use in the trailer. It's like kind of like Scarlet Nexus-y.
I can see that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when
Mhm.
just like the effects that they use, all like a lot of red and black and
Yeah. Like the particle effects and like actual auras
yeah.
around characters and attacks and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But definitely not comparing it to Scarlet Nexus, just the art style, that like anime not art style,
Mhm.
but similar to Persona more than anything else.
More, I say like I'd say it's almost 100% directly exactly like Shin Megami Tensei. We just don't have that
Mm,
much experience with it with that series, so we don't have the
right.
comparison point. But I think it's more of a straight Shin Megami ripoff than it is a Persona thing, you know.
Yeah.
Although it does have Persona-ish elements, because like it does seem like you do have like a whole social aspect to it as well.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, we'll see once we get more information because honestly, like that trailer was not like it didn't really say much besides introduce characters. It's still very confusing.
Yeah, I agree.
So, okay.
Yeah, moving on from that, we could talk about a couple of the new releases for this week, including Ratchet and Clank Ripped Apart, which I was supposed to grab on my way home today, and then I completely spaced. But at least I didn't pay for it like that time I forgot Rise. uh, but even before, I mean, we've all been super ready and stoked for this game. It's honestly one of the best looking games I've possibly ever seen in my life.
Hmm.
All the
Agreed.
previews have been nothing but positive. All the reviews are overwhelmingly positive, sitting at an 89 based on 104 reviews. So it's not like it's just a handful of reviews and it's getting away with it that way. No, it's quite a few reviews and it is staying steady at an 89, which is pretty high, I'd say.
Yeah, dude, it is.
So
I think I'm looking at this little like list that they have on Metacritic, and it's the second highest PS5 game, I think, like rated PS5 game, behind Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Tony Hawk is rated high when they made you pay for that shit? That's crazy.
It's rated a 90, bro.
That's
Well, the
wild.
meta score is 97.5 user score,
Okay, that
but
makes a
we
little
don't
more
have a
sense.
user score for Ratchet and Clank yet.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's pretty dope. That's definitely going to secure a good bonus for Insomniac, and I think it's time to finally start having the conversation that Insomniac might very well be one of, if not the very best studio Sony has under their wing at the moment.
I would completely agree with you
The
on that.
whole first year of the PS5 has been propped up and pushed forward almost solely by this developer.
Mm-hmm.
And Insomniac is absolutely fucking tearing it up and making some of the not only the most fun gameplay experiences that we've seen on PS5, but definitely some of the most visually impressive stuff we've seen on there. So
Exactly.
I think Insomniac is the GOAT of the PS5 for sure right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely agree for sure. Like they know what they're doing, dude. Like
Yeah,
I've
they
never played. I don't think I've played in like a recent Insomniac game that's not good. You know?
they can like fucking juice the fuck pump the juice out of these systems, dude. They know how to fucking utilize the hardware to its fullest extent, 100%. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
they are making, they're taking advantage of this new hardware.
Which is what we'd like to see.
So I'm honestly like at this point, like I'm kind of itching to play it, man. I like I'm tempted. I don't think I'm going to, but I'm really tempted to just fucking turn my PS5 on as we record and like pay for it digitally instead of running out and get a physical copy. But I won't do it. I'm too much of a physical guy. But
Yeah,
fuck, man.
I'll probably get my copy next week.
Yeah. But I'm excited to play this. I'm excited to dive in. I'll probably talk about it and give my thoughts on it on the podcast next week for sure.
Nice.
So yeah, moving on from that, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade also dropped, which is the story expansion including Yuffie. Very positive reception. Like I said, it dropped alongside the PS5 update, so definitely a very, 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 very intense step up in the visuals, and obviously bumps it up to a whole 60 frames. So definitely a whole new game. Bunch of upgrades, new story. Yuffie's obviously a whole new character and everything. And I'm not really gonna get into this article because it contains spoilers, which neither of us are at this point in the game yet. So we're still actually working our way through the main story. So it's gonna be a while before we jump into Intergrade. But yeah, good to see it out. Good to see it have a positive reception, and excited to hop into it when I get there.
Nice.
What about you, man?
I still need to finish 7 before I decide to like hop in here. I've only been playing the free version from the PS Plus, so I don't know what it's gonna take to like get the PS5 version. I don't want to pay full price for this game because it's already free. But if I buy like the DLC, maybe I'll get the upgrade. I don't know how they're doing it, to be honest. So
yeah, I kind of want to look it up just to confirm. If the upgrade option doesn't appear for you, it may be because you own the game via PS Plus. Sadly, the version that was given away is not upgradable, and you need to purchase the PS5 version separately if you want to purchase it.
Well, fuck that.
Yeah. So I'd say you just wait for it to go on deep discount on PS4 and grab the disc version. And then get the free update that way. You know what I mean?
I turned my PlayStation on to check, but you checked for me, so I'm gonna just turn it back off.
No worries. But yeah, man, looks like you're gonna have to either pay for a cheap disc or pay full price for the game on PS5. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, man. I don't care. Like, I'll probably keep playing it the way it is right now. Although I will say, like, it takes me a little while to adjust to the 30 frames per second. Just because I've been playing everything at 60 frames now.
Honestly, I'll probably finish it before you. I'll just throw you my disc afterwards if you want.
I mean, well, hold up. Did do you have to have your game inserted once you download the PS5 version?
Oh, once you download the PS5 version, I don't know. I haven't tried it without the disc. I will do it for science after the podcast.
Science experiment.
If I don't, then I'll just shoot you my disc and we just finesse PlayStation. You heard it here first. PodBoyz hacks.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on from that, we can move into our two quote unquote larger topics for the week. I don't really have much investment in either of these. This one's just in here because you play this franchise sometimes with our homies. But,
yes, so I will talk about it since you know nothing about it.
Battlefield, yes,
Battlefield, Battlefield. Battlefield 2042 was revealed a few days ago, and it's gonna be set in a near distant future where there's
no gameplay, by the way.
Yeah, there's no gameplay yet. However, some information was put out, I believe. So they're gonna have like classes now in Battlefield. So it kind of makes
that sitting with the player base
not too great. I spoke to a few like other guys we play with, and they're like hardcore Battlefield fans. Like that's one of their like go-to games. Like it's like when other people were playing Call of Duty, they were also playing Battlefield. So yeah, dude, they're not too happy about it. The only good news is that so the thing is, there's always been classes in Battlefield. Like there's always been like a heavy machine gun guy, like a specialist, there's like a recon guy, there's like an assault guy. So then that's how like it's always been in Battlefield. Like you choose like a certain like archetype of character you can play, I guess. That's what that is, I guess. But that just only determines what weapons you can use. And what kind of grenades and loadout you have or can use. But that's always been that. But what I've heard they added is like a power up, not power up system. Okay. So it's like certain, say you pick the sniper guy. The sniper guy is gonna have like perks. So there's gonna be like perks kind of similar to Call of Duty. It's like passive shit, like I don't know, like you can run faster or something like that. But still, like a lot of the player base is not happy with like some of the changes. And on top of that, dude, like it's only multiplayer. It's gonna ship as a full-fledged $70 game, and it's only gonna be multiplayer with like 7 maps or something like that.
Yeah, see,
No one is happy about
I don't
this.
know much or care about the Battlefield franchise, but I do have an opinion when it comes to a next generation game giving you less content, less features, but still charging you that extra $10 to bump it up to $70. That is
Exactly.
absolutely fucking despicable and scummy. And it's EA. What the fuck can we expect? You know what I mean? But
Exactly. Yeah, like I'm probably not gonna get this just for the sole like reason
principle of
that
the matter.
yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna get this full price. If they're not gonna add a campaign or anything like that, like down the road, then I don't see why. Because the campaigns in Battlefield have actually been pretty fun. Like
That's
they're
unfortunate.
yeah, they like in the past, like they've actually been a lot of fun. Like because it's like big like map warfare, you know. So that's what they were about. Like you can hop into this like tank right here just because it's sitting there and like go and make your way through enemy
Like planes
territory.
and shit too, right?
Yeah, you can even hop in a plane and like you have missions where you have to like fly this plane to like bomb this place or whatever. Things like that.
There was a period of time where I used to watch Vince play it for a bit.
Yeah, so it's pretty.
Like Hardline or some shit like that.
Well, Hardline was different. Hardline was heists.
Hmm.
So like, yeah, there's like helicopters and stuff, but the whole Hardline thing was like cops and robbers kind of.
I see.
Yeah, but all the other but even Hardline had a story mode, is what I'm saying. Like they all had campaigns.
Yeah,
which
dude, then that's sucks. Because if you're saying that they were actually kind of decent, like that's a
they were
bummer
fun to
that
play. Like if you're
they're
into
cutting them
war
out,
game,
you know.
the thing is like if you're into war games and you want to play like a war game campaign, like Battlefield was a good game to pick up if like, that's what you were into. Which and now it sucks because now they won't have this campaign at all.
Cameo appearance by my pillow cube. Not sponsored, but I wish I was.
Nice. I've been thinking about getting one.
Worth it. Worth it. Worth it. Worth it.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get one then. But yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm pretty upset about that. Like, and a lot of people are. So, but it has been revealed. We don't have gameplay. All we have is like speculative stuff and just like all like information that has been given out or talked about, and the reveal trailer. So I will say the reveal trailer looks sick.
Yeah, it's a good cinematic trailer. I'll give them that.
But I don't know if it's $70 sick, you know?
Well, yeah, we can move on from that, but not from EA, as apparently they're the big focus of our show this week. As let me get out my world's tiniest violins a la SpongeBob, because hackers steal source code to FIFA 21 and Frostbite engine from EA. Yes, that's right. Just like Capcom earlier this year, just like CD Projekt Red earlier this year, EA is the latest victim in a series of cyber attacks by hackers. And looks like they got away with the whole ass source code for FIFA 21 and EA's proprietary game engine Frostbite, which they use for the majority of their most modern games. What the fuck do you think about that, my guy?
Well, they need to make better games. And
this is me
also,
playing my tiny violin.
You know, no, for real. Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand this. They have so many microtransactions and they make so much fucking money.
Why do you not invest that into cybersecurity?
Yeah, how do they not have like a professional cybersecurity team like protecting their shit, especially a company that has like it doesn't make sense. Like they have proprietary
Eric, how do you expect them to pay for cybersecurity when they have to give all their executives multi-million-dollar bonuses every year? Huh?
I know I'm being unreasonable. I know.
No sympathy, no remorse, no empathy, nothing for these people. I have nothing for you, EA. I am so glad this happened, and I hope it hurts. I hope it burns, and I hope it fucks you up somehow, because you are the scum of the earth, and this is fucking beautiful karma taking place here. Thank you. I hope everyone mods the fuck out of that source code for FIFA, somehow fucks it up so they can do all the microtransaction shit for free. I don't give a fuck. Like PC Pirates about to eat off this shit.
Yep.
Because they can the source code, that means they can see how this shit interacts with servers. That means they can manipulate how this shit interacts with servers and how it handles transactions and all that shit. They can
not only that,
everything.
Not only could they break it, like they could be stealing money through that thing.
They could be stealing money through that, dude.
This is bad news. Bro,
I hope this fucking hurts EA somehow. Like, I hate this company.
It's a shame because in the past they used to make really good games.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Like
EA big back in the day, like SSX Tricky. Like
their games used to be good, and there was never any of like this microtransaction bullshit in there. And then like they just like, oh, guess we're gonna add it now, like,
and never look back and just release the same few handful of franchises every year with microtransactions. Stop releasing the diverse, dope catalog of other alternative sports games, like like I said, SSX Tricky, any snowboarding game, like anything like outside of like Madden, FIFA, fucking whatever else they have the license to currently, like fucking it's Battlefield, Battlefront, Madden, fucking FIFA. Like,
hold on, there's hope. Someone, I'm going through these comments on Engadget, and someone says, so does this mean we actually get a new Madden football game this year instead of the same game with new rosters?
Probably not, no.
I mean, hey, if they stole the source code, they might have to like
they stole the source code to FIFA, not Madden though.
Well, I know, but how different can it really be? Like if they could get the FIFA one.
I mean, it's all Frostbite, so I don't know.
Yeah, how can they not? You know what I mean? Like go and get the other games. Like,
bro, they took 780 gigabytes worth of data from these men.
Holy shit!
That's almost a terabyte of data that they stole from these fools.
Well, serves them right for stealing from people's pockets.
Yep, and no player data was accessed, so it's all on their end. It's all software and code side on their front. So fuck off.
Fucked up.
But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for us here on the podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for listening. A bit of a shorter one, I believe. Hopefully, we're really bad at feeling out the timing of these things.
Yeah, it's about the same, I think.
Yeah, but hopefully a little shorter for y'all, because I know we're trying to keep it light, because we are going to have a lot of supplementary video content, because E3 is fucking rolling and it's not going to stop and it's not going to slow down. So we got to keep up with the news cycle somehow. So I appreciate everyone who has joined us all the way to the end here. If you made it this far, you are a true
EA hacker.
And I hope you take those motherfuckers down. If you want to find me on the internet, you can find me at Knife Life Boss, Knife Life OSC, pretty much everywhere. If you want to check out my other podcast, if you want to hear me ramble some more, it's called 8 Hour Chat, and you can find it pretty much everywhere that you find this one via audio. No video version on that one. You can find Erky.
You can find me as Erky Plays everywhere. I will be releasing a pack opening in the midst of EA. So another Yu-Gi-Oh pack opening gonna be up on the channel soon.
Awesome.
And not just one.
What set is this?
there's going to be 2 actually throughout the next week, and it's actually 2 Lightning Overdrive booster boxes.
Awesome.
Which is the newest set. I'm looking. The exciting thing about these is that there's these Starlight rares in them, and they're like, it's like the lottery. Like, it's a astronomically small chance that there's a Starlight rare in those. Awesome. So hopefully, the Yu-Gi-Oh gods bless me with the heart of the cards and shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So check our boy out at Erky Plays. Make sure you're subscribed and you got the notification bell on here at Knife Life Media. If you are on audio and you're not a subscriber of the channel, make sure you head over to YouTube and do that. We've got a bunch of supplementary videos dropping throughout the week now called PodBoyz Micro, trying to lighten the load here of the podcast at the end of the week. And we've also got a new video series that just premiered called Vince's Beat Block, where our homie Vince guides you through a silent journey where he puts together a quick little beat for you using either video game music or just other random samples from all across music history. So make sure you guys check that out. Other than that, you can find us via Spotify. Anchor puts us pretty much everywhere else that you find podcasts, including Apple and Google Podcasts. Join the Discord if you want to send a question, or hit us up on Twitter to be featured on an episode. It's been a while since we had a question, so make sure you guys get those in. But other than that, my name is Oscar.
And I'm Eric.
And we've been the PodBoyz Advance. We will see you guys next week. Later. Don't eat that E3 apple pie.
Yeah, it's like sweaty and like gross.
No. We're done. Bye.